Hello, I'm here. Hi, everybody. Okay. Oh, there's already a lot of chat going on. Oh my goodness. Hi, KT. Thanks for stopping again. Always happy to have you here, KT. I am just so there's so much going on in chat, and like I've just said hello. Oh no, my volume's low. I don't know how to. Unfortunately, I don't know how to fix that. Let me see. I don't think I have. Mm, oh wait. Well, hold on. Do I? I don't think I can fix that, unfortunately. Yeah, so I am getting new audio equipment soon, sometime this week. I don't know exactly when because they haven't given me a
Still thinking about my uncle's
oh
big.
oh my God. I can't get through a single thought. Okay. Oh no, someone KT found the sound alerts. I do have a separate mixer for my audio input. It's just that in terms of volume, like the headset that I have on just seems to really suck for adjusting the volume on there. So I already have it like to like 100, whatever level 100 is, like out of 0 to 100, I have it on 100. Um, but just unfortunately, the volume is always very, very low on the mic. So once I get my new mics that I'm shipping in, um, I'm hoping that won't be as much of an issue and everyone will be able to like properly hear me because I have noticed on like replays and stuff when I post them to YouTube that my voice is very low, which is why I usually keep the volume fairly low as well, uh, whenever I stream. So I apologize. Hopefully, well, it won't be next time that I stream because next time is tomorrow. So I will not get the mic as early as tomorrow, but hopefully next week, um, we won't have this issue. There's so much has already happened in chat. I feel like I've missed things. Fishy said she's there for her favorite book, which is totally not sarcasm whatsoever. Oh yeah, so oh God, there's just already so many things that have happened in chat that I am. Where's Wolf Bride? Where is Wolf Bride? Hold on one second. I'm gonna find it. It surprisingly it's not in my recently played. I don't know why. This is my favorite book and I just replay it over and over and over again. Um Okay, so hello Fishty. Hello Cat. Hello Pavel. Hi KT. I think I already said hi to KT, but KT also destroyed my destroyed my mental health using the my uncle's sound alert because it has put me in a dark place from where that was first recorded. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Um, that it's not a me issue. But I'm glad that you can hear me properly
Oh
now.
my.
Oh my God. There's already so many things that are happening. Fishy said it's so weird seeing keys that need to be spent. Yes, I'm not VIP, and I really have no interest in becoming VIP. I don't know why I just exited out of Wolfbride, probably just purely out of habit, because I don't want to play this game. But hello to everybody for joining me. I do want to give a quick little shout out, or a couple of shout outs. Ruthie E, thank you for following me. KT, believe I already said this, but thank you for subscribing again. I really appreciate it. And also thank you to, I don't, this is a kind of like vague, kind of general thank you, but thank you to everybody who has ever listened to the podcast when we had ads. We don't have an ad now, but whenever we do get one, it's very helpful. It does help me generate revenue. And thank you to everyone who has contributed money and other ways like donating via Anchor, donating via tips, subscriptions, yada yada, all the good stuff, because I'm finally able to upgrade my sound and audio equipment, which is very, very exciting. So we will be able to have higher quality audio. That's going to be easier for me to edit. I know you guys don't care about that, but it will be easier for me to edit. It'll be crisper. There'll be less like bumps and noises and stuff in the background just because of the way that the mics are set up. So I'm very, very excited about that. And it's just going to be a more reliable way of recording, so that way we're not having as many technical issues in the back end that do, frankly, take up more time in my week and kind of take away the time that I would like to be spending on other aspects of the podcast. So that's exciting. And hi, I don't know how to pronounce your username. Is it Emmy? Can I call you Emmy? Is that fine? Emmy said I'm ready for Jacob's point of view in Twilight. No. This is the second time that a Twilight comparison has come up in reference to Wolf Bride. We can't get away from it. And yes, crisp audio. That's what we're excited for. So I've been chatting for a little bit. Oh my god, I even forgot to do my little intro. So thank you to everybody who's able to join me live. Thank you to everybody who may be watching the replay, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. If you do want to join us, we stream Wolf Bride every Monday, 4 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. ET. And tomorrow, at the same time, on Tuesdays, we'll be streaming Chasing You from Romance Club, which is something that is truly, I'm just so excited for it. I really have been enjoying Chasing You. I feel like it's finally picking up on, like, there was a weird, like, incest subplot. We don't need to talk about that, but it's finally catching up on the mystery aspect of it, which is what I am interested in the most. And Emmy said it was a cultural reset, 100%. Definitely something that defined a decent part of my is it childhood or teenage years? Maybe both. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into Wolf Bride. We're going to go with chapter 2 called The Bonding. The summary says, when you are abducted from a bar and taken into the woods, who and what will you find waiting? So yeah, last time we played, the first chapter ended on us being captured, kidnapped, abducted, whichever of the words you would like to use, and brought into the woods, and Bastion, I forgot to pronounce his name. Basti was there waiting for us in like a weird potato sacky looking shirt. Sebastian. Okay, Bastion. Thank you, Fishty. But I'm very scared and not very excited. Excited to just see how this is going to play out. Primarily. I mean, true. I love the background and the logo. It's just everything else. Thanks for the PTSD. You know what? It's not my fault you decided to stream this. I will not accept responsibility for that, Fishty. Oh god. Bastien stands before you dressed in his leather and body paint. Oh, is it leather? It literally looked like a potato sack. His strange group of cultists still chanting softly behind him. Man, these drums are intense, man. I'm gonna lower the volume just a little bit. Did I dare you? I don't recall this. Screenshots, please. I can't remember. It doesn't sound... You know what? It doesn't sound unrealistic. The Freshman. What scene was this music played in The Freshman? But yeah, no, the music is good. What the... Bastion? Did you have something to do with these bastards kidnapping me? Obviously, girl. Celine, keep up. The only problem is the people are the wolves. Bastion ignores you, raising his hands like some sort of revival preacher. Oh no, that's never good. We gather today to praise the life-giving earth. She has brought us Celine. Return to us the daughter of the pack. Nah, I don't like this. Excuse me if you hear audio adjusting. I'm trying to find like whatever the right mix is so that way it's not God, these drums are just so abrasive though. I hope you all can hear me. Blood of the pack. Oh. What's going on here? Am I still tied up? I assume so. The crowd's chanting shifts, sounding even less like language and more like a wild, wordless howl. Yet somehow there is a bone-deep familiarity to it, like a music faintly remembered from childhood, from before your childhood, very deep in your blood. Oh, something else I'll also point out from like a audience interactive perspective is that I did add, I don't, it should be underneath like where you see the video playing. On if you're looking at it, if you're watching me on your browser, I don't know how it looks like if you're on your phone, but I added an extension called like Say It Live, which I think uses, I think it requires bits. I don't think it uses channel points, but if you want to spend bits, I have to find out more. I literally just added it, but essentially you can type in something and it will give your message a fun computer voice that pops up on my screen and we can hear it read out loud. So that is new if you're interested in that. The pack certifies that kidnapping is hereby chill. Kidnapping is in, everybody. Okay, Fishy said you were never really tied up, just unceremoniously tossed into a windowless van that also had some sort of random construction equipment. Okay, so I theoretically could be running away right now, but I'm just so engrossed and curious about what's happening that I have just decided not to. Good to know. Yet somehow there is a bone-deep familiarity to it, like a music faintly remembered from childhood, from before childhood, from deep in your very blood. And some part of you knows these are quote-unquote your people, who both Bastian and Zane were so cagey about. These people, this music, this place, this is what your mother ran away from. Hi Jerry, how's it going? And what you came back here to find. For some reason, that sentence really stumbled me. Today, we accept Celine as our own, acknowledge forever the bond between us. And what's happening and what are you? I'm gonna go with what are you, a cult leader? The sense of familiarity makes you bold. You decide to just go with it and trust that no one here intends you harm. I don't know about all that. It just figures you let a guy save you from one car crash and he thinks you want to be abducted into his sex cult. Oh god, I think that may be more accurate than you think it is, Celine. Oh, Fishy said don't let Instagram hear you say that. Yeah, there was a bit of Instagram drama about people not liking this book, and it was very intense. I'll say this at the top that like I understand Wolf Ride's a very controversial book. I'm going to react to it the way I genuinely react to it, and it's not to insult anybody who likes it, and if I like some scenes, it's not to insult anybody who finds it offensive. I think that a lot of people have noted that there's quite a few concerning themes and motifs in this game. It's just hard for me to kind of like verbalize them because I haven't played it all the way through. But I do know there are quite a someone I'll have to post it on Twitter because I think I still have the screenshot. But someone commented when I had first announced that I was streaming this. They sent me a comment of like a bunch of like a paragraph long's worth of trigger warnings for the book, which I don't know how many of them are valid personally because I haven't played Wolf Ride all the way through, and this is just kind of like my first impression. But I will say that you know this is adult content, I do believe, just from the initial setup. So, and let's also not get into any debates whether Wolf Bride is good or bad. I don't want to see any arguments like that in my chat, please. Jerry said good. Glad to hear you're doing well. KT said oof. Is this why mom didn't want me to come back here? Yeah, girl, I think so. Oh. Strange man says, shh, this is no time for jokes. Blood to blood, flesh to flesh, soul to soul, bound together, to mate, to hunt, to feed, to bring the pack new life. I don't like that to mate was like the first, is that an order of priority? Is it like, number 1, fuck, 2, hunt, 3, eat. She said you can't criticize it because they're wolves, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not problematic if they're animals. He reaches out and clasps your hand in his. It is electric. There goes the theme of electricity that we see so... I guess it's not really a theme. It's more like a motif, right? The motif of electricity that we see often in Choices books. The moment your skin touches his, the woods come alive around you. You can hear the rustle of wind like a language. See the movement of every leaf and insect. Oh, wow. You feel each pulse of blood through Bastion's fingertips like they're your own. For a moment, you even see your own shocked face looking out at you. Oh, I hate that. Bastion? I am here. I will always be here. A shocking wave of heat rushes through you, slicking your skin with sweat, attuning you to his every movement. How can the simple clasp of his hands be enough to make you forget where you even are? Welcome, Celine. Oh! Wow. Okay, so this is more than I was anticipating. Okay. I guess these are the chapters in which we can acquire. I'm assuming this is going to require diamonds. But no, I mean, this artwork's really cool at the very least. Like, it's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, throughout Wolfride, you'll have opportunities to develop new supernatural abilities, like your mystic bond with Bastion. Do I only share that with him? Is that why there's hearts? Gain special powers and unlock exclusive scenes as you develop your abilities. Collect them all to unlock a special ending. Okay. I don't hate this. Gabe is part werewolf. Pavel said, wolves transcend the simplicity of good or bad. Yeah, it's just pure animal instinct. There's no such thing as purity or sin in the animal world, right? You've unlocked the only skill my MC ever had. Congratulations. Are all the powers paywalled? I can't confirm, but I feel like the possibility of that is very high. Because she said there's no special ending, by the way. They scrapped it and never changed the wording. Oh yeah, I remember that being a huge controversy when it ended because people were asking where the scene was. For a moment, you are so overcome by the connection between you that you forget to be afraid or angry or even curious. You step forward. And suddenly the bond fractures. You feel it in your bones, like you were stretched on a rack, torn apart from your other half. Bastion. Then you feel someone else, another woman. Oh, a woman, they want you to know. Wink wink, coming between you, the tight grip of your connection expanding to include her. You feel Bastion's deep revulsion at the violation of your bond. Who? But now you feel the other woman too, the same tender, passionate union you shared with Bastion a moment ago. Whatever is happening, how can it be happening twice? Am I just gonna be like, am I just gonna be like horny for everyone that touches me? Is that what's happening here? Hi Choices Lady, how's it going? By the way, can I shout out Choices Lady? Choices Lady just released, it's like the third part of her fanfic series for Ride or Die, called Torn Asunder, which I haven't had the opportunity to read yet because I was working when I saw the tweet, but I am very, very, very excited to watch it. Kat said is awesome. I expect nothing less from Choices Lady. She has written, I'm like struggling to remember the names. I think it was Ride or Die 2 and then Ride or Die Ever After, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, and feel free to advertise yourself. It's at, I'm gonna type it, even though you can see, or no, it's at choices.lady. I apologize. Am I remembering that right? And then on her IG bio, she has the link to her YouTube, and I think also she posted it on her Instagram Reels. It's a visual fanfiction. I'm assuming it's the same format as the previous one, so it's the same. It kind of looks, it literally looks like you're playing in the Choices app, which is why I think it's so cool. But also the writing is phenomenal. So I'm just very exciting. Very excited to like watch it. I'm either watching it tonight or tomorrow, but I was so pumped when I saw that the first chapter was posted. Pavel said, "Great, we're wolf for pay." Fishy quoted, "Am I just gonna be like horny for everyone that touches me? Is this unusual for you at all, V?" Most of the time, no. Of course. I have to shout out other content creators in chat. Speaking of other content creators, there's so many things going on. Is this how I shout out? Oh god, I've already forgotten my commands. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Slight panic. Oh no, I don't have a shout out command, unfortunately. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna shout them out verbally. Martian Cat streams every Thursday and Saturday, correct? I believe Cat is streaming Bloodbound and just finished Surrendered. And I also think just asked for a new book to stream. So if you're looking for more choices to stream, go look at Cat's channel. Fishy also streams choices as well. I think she is streaming Shipwrecked. Okay. Just finished Shipwrecked. I apologize. Fishy is streaming Surrender on Saturdays, and I think is doing, is it Blades with Dice? Otherwise known as BOLAS, BOLAS. I believe during their lunch break on the weekdays. So, I think that's everyone who streams choices in chat. I think I got everybody. But if I didn't, let me know. Okay. Let's, lunch break is the Real Romance, Blades is Wednesday night. Okay. Cool. And then Surrender Saturday night, I believe. Which I did. I popped in. Couldn't stay for long, because spoilers. We all know I want to protect the sanctity that is Surrender in my brain. Alright, let's go back to being horny. Come on. Don't do this to me. I was about to blue ball me. Oh! Who's there? What's going on? You have a brief, momentary impression of Morgan before Bastion releases your hands and the vision vanishes. Fishy, where do you have time to, like, eat? Something's gone wrong. The ceremony has been violated. Stop the ritual. Your legs tremble, vision clouding as you are released from the ritual's powerful hold. The last thing you see before you black out is Bastion's worried face. And Bastion looks very concerned. Okay. I mean, this looks like every IKEA store setup ever. I mean, it's nice in here. Sometime later, your eyes flutter open. Where are you? You can see soft furs, the flicker of firelight, and a large dog lying at the foot of your bed. Why is it giving me a hard time? I'm just trying to click and it won't let me click. What was it, Cat? I need to know. You blink and realize there's no dog, just Bastion silently watching you. The bond stretches between you, a soft band just below your conscious awareness. I've never noticed the wicker couch. I should let him know I'm awake. Stay still. No, I don't want to watch him. I need him to answer what just happened back there. A wave of dizziness takes you as you try to sit up. Not too quickly. You have been unconscious for some time. You blink and your vision resolves, showing something like a cave, but with a bed and fireplace and candles on the wall. Where am I? You have my apologies, Celine. I cannot say that quickly or intently enough. This should have never happened this way. Okay. So, is he just gonna apologize his way out of kidnapping me and I'm expected to forgive him just because he said that isn't the way that I wanted to go about it? I always wanted to induct you into our cult, Celine. It was a just unfortunate mishap that someone from my clan came to pick you up and throw you in a truck to get there. Yeah, Pavel said he's a good guy. I'm the good guy. I'm sorry I kidnapped you. Oh my god. Kat, actually, I would love to hear you. I'd love to hear you read Surrender. It would be great. Damn straight it shouldn't. It's just, you have every right to be angry. I don't blame you if you choose to run, but I beg you to give me a chance to explain. I really don't want to. What? I'm sorry. I am just so taken aback by the choice on the bottom. Whatever happened to a first date? Yeah, no, there is no explaining. You fucking kidnapped me. That wasn't my intent, but you can have seen what? You can have seen it no other way. I don't know what that means. Not your intent. I didn't realize you would not expect the bonding tonight. Why would I expect it? Emmy said, I hope we don't have work in the morning or something. This would be hard to explain. No, unfortunately, we were trapped here because our car is apparently totaled. You kidnapping me after being creepy at our first meeting? Why didn't you just ask me out instead? Yeah. KT said we can fix him. Oh my god. Bastion said I didn't expect you would not expect, I didn't realize you wouldn't expect the bonding tonight, as if he sent us, like, a G, a G invite on your calendar. You thought I'd expect this? Yeah, that's my same question, Celine. If you had been raised here, if your mother had stayed, you would have known exactly what tonight would entail. But I told you that I wasn't raised here, and you knew that my mother didn't stay. So, like, you know that I didn't know what the fuck was going on. The fact that this is, like... the fact that that's your excuse... If you had just known... If you had just been raised here, all of which are the things that you say would have informed me of this event happening, didn't fucking happen. So for you to say, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you wouldn't know, is bullshit. Not Pavel talking about Taylor Swift. He said he's the whole Red album all at once. If you're a Swiftie, that is a severe, severe burn. Celine says, so you're really saying the whole town is part of this cult, or whatever this is? When I met you, I felt the bond so strongly between us. I know you felt it too. You look at him wanting to protest, but even through your confusion and fear, you can still feel the sense of comfort, of rightness. No. No, I can't. Neither of those things are true. I knew you didn't know our ways, but I didn't think about what that meant. I just knew your blood called to mine, your soul recognized mine. I knew, and I think a part of you knew too, that we are destined to be together. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. No, that's supposed to excuse you sending goons after me, but that's what I'm gonna pick. But you felt it too? Yeah, Jerry, 13 red flags. This is bad. A scowl crosses Bastion's face, and he touches your hand apologetically, sending a spark through you that you try to ignore. Look, I won't deny there's something going on between us, and no, not at all. Even at that tiny acknowledgement, you feel a sort of emotion across the connection between you. The bond that you're starting to admit, if only to yourself, must be real. Red scarf, to be precise. But you're crazy if you think that means I'm just going to go along with being kidnapped, or any of this weirdness. It's doing that thing. Okay, now it's letting me progress. Jet should not have treated you how he did. He assumed you were deliberately being difficult. He never thought you might not understand what was happening. I am deeply sorry for how Jet handled this. We had all assumed Zane prepared you for the ceremony. Well, none of this is a good excuse for what happened. Emmy said, Alexa, play Toxic by Britney Spears. I apologize if any of you have Alexas and I just triggered them. Why am I not surprised Zane was in on this? Bastion pours a cup of water from a rough ceramic pitcher and you drink thirstily. Had you grown up here, you would have spent years preparing for this day. You would have known everything was going to happen. That morning, you would have immersed yourself in the springs to cleanse your spirit and open yourself to the earth. Your mother would have painted you with sacred symbols and dressed you in all white. It would have been a joyful memory for you, not a fearful one. I still don't understand. Are you talking about some kind of arranged marriage? Not marriage, just a recognition of the bond we have already, an acknowledgement that we are meant to be together. Oh, God. He stands and walks over to the fireplace. He felt the distance stretching between you like a chasm. I have a suggestion. We can still do the preparations now. Of what? Of what? Celine says how. I mean, can we do that? It already happened, right? I cannot make it what it should have been. Okay, but I can show you what would have happened if it was done correctly. You mean without the blood-curdling terror and confusion? Let me give you back a piece of your heritage, show you what you would have learned if your mother hadn't taken you away. I can't believe that, I can't believe that the narration is trying to convince me as if my mother is the bad guy in this, you know? That's the part that's, really fucking me up. Is that they're like, oh, if only your mother had, let you be raised in this. No, there's, sorry, I just slammed my water bottle on my table, but that's the part that's the most frustrating thing to me. If only your mother hadn't taken you away. There's a damn good reason why she did. Yeah, I'm not... No, I don't want to go back. I want to run away. He's wearing fucking teeth on a belt. I want to go. I don't want to go to sleep. Seems like that ship's already sailed. Whatever preparations I did or didn't make, you did your ritual and the bond is already there, right? Not much point going through a lot of pomp and circumstance about it now. Yeah, I'm 100% with you, Jerry. As you like, I shall leave you to your night then. He gives you a nod that feels more like a bow and sweeps from the room. To your surprise, while you can still feel the bond between you, it is less pressing with him out of sight, and you are soon able to fall asleep. When you wake up the next morning, it takes a minute to remember where you are. A room and a cave, somewhere in the wood outside Hunt's Peak. You stand up, running a hand through your hair, but as you reach the entrance, you notice something chilling on the floor. A single, massive paw print. Is there a dog in here after all? You lay your hand against it. The paw is longer than your hand and twice as wide. Oh my goodness. What animal could possibly have made this? Oh, you'll learn soon, Celine. Not knowing where else to get answers, you stumble past into the main part of the cave. This is less nice. Oh wow, they have a vent. They have AC in here. Your little room seems to be part of a vast network of caves arranged around this central living area. Hey, does anyone know if there's a big dog and... Oh, fireplace. Okay, this is Layla. Titties are out. Hi, Layla. Celine, you're up. We were so worried about you after last night. Layla? Belly out, titties out. She swapped her tight skirt for belly-bearing ragged linens more in line with what the rest of them are wearing. What are you doing here? Were you in on all of this? Layla holds her hands up. Hey, I was just as surprised as you when Jet and Isabel came into the bar after you. Really? Well, maybe not as surprised, but I swear when you walked in, I had no idea they would be coming that night. And I assumed Zane would have told you to expect the bonding. Okay. I mean, all of you are pieces of shits, but she's pregnant, so I can't swing on her. But they all suck. Okay. I can ask her, are you part of this cult? What is this whole bonding thing about? And I can't believe you didn't defend me. I mean, obviously, she's a part of it. We already got the whole bonding thing explained, so we'll just accuse her of being a bad friend, even though we've known her for 5 seconds. Couldn't you see how freaked out I was? I didn't know. Layla gives you an apologetic look. I really am sorry about last night. I mean, I saw you were putting up this big fight, but I couldn't figure out why. I assumed Zane told you what would be happening. I didn't think you would really be that scared. If I knew, I would have explained. Well, tried to explain. I guess that wouldn't have been so easy. That's when you notice a man standing quietly behind her, coming closer to sling a casual arm around her waist. You recognize him from the circle yesterday. Do I recognize him? I don't know, but... You know I told you my man lived out of town? This is Callum. Welcome, Celine. I'm sorry no one knew you weren't expecting the ceremony. If Bastion had been there, he'd have known what to say. Why wasn't he there? You know, you're not supposed to come together to a bonding ceremony. That's bad luck. Like seeing the bride before the wedding. Layla looks you over and you can't help feeling out of place in your machine-stitched off-the-rack clothes. I can't believe no one even offered you the right clothes for the ceremony. I know, right? Like, they totally didn't, like, tell us to, like, put our makeup on and get our hair done. I know Bastion had put them aside especially for you. She disappears into a back room of the cave and emerges with a beautiful hand-dyed shirt and linen harem pants, all trimmed with the softest fur you've ever felt. Try them on. You're going to be spending a lot of time here with Bastion. This will help you look like one of us. No. 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 No, thank you. I think I'd rather keep my own clothes. I'm not really planning to be here that long. You see a flicker of doubt in Layla's eyes as she exchanges a glance with Callum, but she only nods. Sure, it takes some getting used to. You can tell by the sudden catch in her throat that Bastion has walked in. I see that there's some comparisons to Callum looking like Robin, but to be honest, I didn't really look at his face that much. Celine, come outside. There are people waiting to meet you. This man always got the corniest motherfucking smile on his face. Okay. The sun is bright in the clearing outside, and there are a surprising number of people lounging on the stone benches or standing in small groups. So, Layla and Callum, you've met. Jet, too, although I apologize again for the circumstances. You look where he's indicating and recognize the man who bullied you out of the bar last night. That is not quite the word that I would use. But that's one way to put it. Oh my god, he looks even meaner. Oh, goody. Glad he's here. Next, Bastion points out the woman who helped Jet abduct you. And of course, Isabel. She's the toughest woman you'll ever meet. I hope you two will be able to be friends. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. That might be a big ask. Last, he nods respectfully to an old woman who must be 80 if she's a day. She's watching you both with sharp, discerning eyes. And is that Naomi? That's a really pretty name. Our most revered elder. Ah, yes, I remember seeing her at the ceremony. I'll treat her with respect. Take your time to get to know them. They're all quite eager to meet you. I don't think that he or she looked very eager. I'm gonna talk to Naomi first. You walk with Bastion over to the old lady and are surprised when he drops briefly to one knee before her. Oh. Celine, this is Naomi, our esteemed elder and speaker. Speaker? I speak with the spirits and keep the ceremonies on behalf of our people. So, you do magic. Oh, Noemi. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna ignore the pun. Many things feel like magic if you do not understand how they came to be. Right. So shouldn't you have been running the ceremony thingy, then? It was not my bond made yesterday. You do not need anyone to come between you and the other half of your heart. She looks at you closely in a way that makes you feel like she's seeing straight through you. So, tell me what happened. Celine was not properly prepared. The power of the ritual took her by surprise and she passed out. Noemi gives Bastion a fond look, like a grandmother to an unruly grandson. Her voice is reassuring. I can see that the bond between you was completed, Bastion, but I'm curious what Celine felt. What happened to disrupt the ritual? I'll just say it. I'll just be honest. I felt another woman there. I felt like I was being stretched between them, just like it wasn't just Bastion it was connecting me to, but this woman. Impossible. Okay, he's already getting jealous. Noemi puts a weathered hand fondly on his cheek. You of all people should know nothing is impossible, Bastion. Our bond is complete. That's the only thing that matters. Of course. Whatever went wrong during the ceremony, it's done now, and it will not change anything. Okay, let's go talk to this fucking asshole, Jet. Gingerly, you walk over to Jet, whose scowl never leaves his face. So, you're Jet? You offer him your hand, but he only looks at it like it's a piece of roadkill. I told Bastion nothing good would come of taking in outsiders. I don't really care that Bastion wants me here. Yeah, I'd be just as happy to see the last of you is what I'll say. I'm not sure why you decided you hate me, but the feeling's mutual. Oh no, Pavel's feeling sympathy for them. That's right, it's just animal instinct, everybody. What they did was fine. You were offered an honor you should have been willing to sacrifice anything for, and instead you acted like you were being taken off to prison. What honor? With Bastion? Why is that such an honor? He should have known better. The minute he learned that you weren't raised in Hunt's Peak, he should have let you go. I agree with that. You'll never fit in here. I don't want to. With a last stormy look, Jet stalks away. Within moments, you can no longer make him out among the trees. And Isabel. You walk over to Isabel, who looks past you to watch Bastion with a possessive smile. Oh. Well, that was a more exciting bonding ceremony than we were led to expect. What do you mean? Passing out instead of finishing the ritual? That was certainly a statement. A statement? What do you think I was saying? She gives you a slow once-over with her piercing dark eyes and then turns rudely away to stare at Bastion again. What is up with you two? Bastion will be done with you soon enough. Someone like you could never hold someone like him. Yeah, I don't want him. You can have him. Isabel's lip lifts in a sneer. Keep telling yourself that. It will hurt less when he finally gets bored of your little Lost Girl act. Why did you even bring me here if you want me gone so bad? I'd still be in town if it wasn't for you. I do as I am ordered. Ordered? Yeah, obviously, Celine, this was an order. I told him he'd regret it. I told him you could never be what he needs. What's the deal? Is Bastion your ex or something? We don't use such terms. Okay, so that is a very short-handed way of saying yes. Bastion was her ex. Guess I hit the mark. You mad because you want him back? Want him for yourself? Bastion may amuse himself with you for some time, but don't think you can ever really know him. Not like I do. Okay, well, she can have him. She walks away back into the caves as Bastion glances over, looking surprised to find her gone. Layla and Callum are waiting at the cave entrance as your stomach gives a loud rumble. Come on inside, I'll find you something familiar to eat. Thank you, I don't want to eat wolf food. By the time you come outside again for some time to yourself, the day is almost over and you're exhausted. Emmy said, please take him, Isabel, please, I just wanted a happy meal. So many new faces and names to learn, so many strange customs and hints and half-truths you can sense going on around you. Okay, here comes Morgan. Celine! Thank goodness you're safe. The moment you lay eyes on Morgan hurrying through the trees, you feel that prickle of energy deep inside, that same magnetic connection as with Bastion. But why? How did you know I was here? As soon as I heard what happened at Buck's, I knew who took you. I've been combing the woods, searching. There's not really anything, like, sexual about Morgan for me yet, so I'll just say let's get out of here. You would not believe the creepy cult thing that's going on out here. Who are these people? Morgan takes her arm, and you're startled how intensely you feel the heat of her skin on yours. We've been trying to get them out of Peon's Peak for years. They think they're completely outside the law. Come on, let's get you back to town. You start to walk beside Morgan, but despite yourself, despite your clear desire to get home and away from Bastion's creepy nonsense, you find yourself stopping to look back. Morgan notices your hesitation and stops. They already got you. They already convinced you to stay. No, it's just... I know I can't force you to leave, but you're in danger, and I don't want you to find out the hard way. I believe her. She cocks her head towards the trees as if listening for anyone approaching. This is their territory. Anything I say here, we have to assume they'll hear. Territory? Like they own this land? Please, you don't know what danger you're in. Let's find somewhere safe, and I'll tell you what I know about Bastion and his people. Get away with Morgan to learn more about Bastion's people and explore your bond. I don't care. I just want... No! Why do I have to pay diamonds to get away from my kidnappers? I don't. Why do I have to stay near the caves? And I'm sure even if I were to take the freaking diamond scene, it wouldn't matter because either way I'd end up going back to the caves. So let's just skip all the bullshit and the nonsense and let's just get through the plot. No offense, but I don't know you any better than I know Bastion. I don't think I want to go anywhere with you yet. By this time, the sun is setting, turning the forest into a maze of deep shadows. Morgan smiles stiffly, but nods. Jesus Christ, this little filter they have on here is intense. I hadn't thought about that. There's something about you. It feels like I've known you forever. Me too. I know. I just want to get away. I just want my car to be fixed. Before you can turn away, you suddenly hear a voice behind you. What are you doing? You turn to see Bastion, flanked by Callum and Jet. They all look angry and somehow larger in the long shadows. Bastion? Celine's coming with me of her own free will, which is more than I can say for how you got her here. Step away from her. You have no right to be here. Hey, quit it. I make my own decisions. I don't think you do at this point. Morgan steps between you and Bastion, hand on the holster of her gun. Oh shit, she's gonna shoot him. Get behind me, Celine. But as you hesitate, not sure how to defuse what has turned so suddenly into a dangerous situation, Bastion lets out a sound that can only be described as a howl. That really caught me off guard. Okay, horrifyingly, his face seems to stretch and twist with the sound, arms lengthening. Back hunching. Ew. Nails sprouting into claws. Ew. Behind him, Jet and Callum twist and hunch as they undergo the same transformation. No. This isn't real. This can't be happening. Oh my god? Scared the fuck. Oh no! Oh, this is so unpleasant. Oh no! Ew! Why do they have a six-pack? Ew! Why are they trying to make the wolves sexy, dude? No! And why do they have body paint? Do these wolves drink protein shakes or something? What's going on here? They're on the Atkins diet? Jerry called it the Twilight effect. I hate this. Oh no, there's more. It didn't end on that cliffhanger. Jet goes, "Arwoo!" It sounds like Scooby-Doo. Oh my god. Callum, I don't know if I can... I feel like if I do it, it's gonna sound like a small Yorkie. Growling and not a wolf. KT says, I gotta appeal to those 16-year-old Twilight girls. You know what? I kind of want to pull up what Jacob from Twilight looks like and see if they look similar. She is mine. God, he looks so gross. Did Bastion just turn into a werewolf? And what does that mean for you if you're bonded with him? I don't know what else she expected from the fuck, hunt, eat like little chant they were doing. Oh, Pavel said Jacob is way hotter, to be honest. Yeah, these are not my brand of werewolves that I'm like down with. Okay, I am definitely gonna just like end the chapter and yeah, end my stream right there because I can really ill. Pavel said they look kind of furry like. Yeah, they look like what a furry fetishist imagines werewolves look like. If you're a furry, I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that they made the werewolves very sexy, which is odd. I thought they would have gone for more of like a realistic kind of take, but they gave them all six packs and big shoulder muscles. Very it's a choice. I'll just put it like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I can really only take this like one chapter at a time. So thank you everybody for joining me again. If you're watching on a replay, that we do this every Monday from 4 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. ET. We will also be streaming Chasing You for Romance Club. If you don't know what Romance Club is another interactive fiction app. It has some pretty good stories in there. And we're going to be streaming Chasing You, which is basically like a murder mystery story, which I have been enjoying for the most part. So it'll be the same time tomorrow, every Tuesday. And I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you everybody for following. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you all have a very peaceful and safe night. And I will chat with you tomorrow. Bye bye.